This week, we are taking the entire roof off of our house. The roof's coming off.
Why, you ask? To build not one, not two, but 3 dormers, transforming this 2-bed bungalow into a 4-bed dream family home.
Of course, this transformation doesn't come without a fair bit of elbow grease. You have to make a dam, you little beaver. A cheeky bit of laughter.
That's funny.
It's the plasters.
And a couple of justified tantrums.
God, I can't do that, mate. You're gonna have to do that. It's me off.
But can we get this roof removal done in time for the weekend? It's a pretty stressful week for us. I don't know if you can tell.
In this episode, you'll see us laying bricks, installing steels, and removing every single roof tile one by one. And most excitingly of all, we are going to be announcing the winner of our DIY kitchens competition.
The winner of the competition is...
This lucky person will win a £5,000 voucher to spend at DIY Kitchens. So stay tuned for that.
Now, we've already tackled a full kitchen diner extension, which was no small feat. We've turned a jungle of a front garden into a smart 3-tiered driveway. And we've completed loads of internal work already. So how hard can 3 dormers really be?
Well, make sure you are subscribed to find out, because we're going to get these puppies up and watertight in just 3 weeks. So let's get on with it.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
So welcome back to another wicked week of DIY, and this week's going to be crazy.
It is, because we are taking this roof off.
I think we've already said it in the intro, but we're going to say it again. The roof's coming off. Anyway, let's not go crazy straight
One more
away.
time?
No. But first, we have got to take all of these floorboards off because basically we've got to put some extra joists in, floor joists, to be able to support the extra weight that these dormers are going to add to the ceiling.
And we didn't really realise this until we started looking at the structural plans yesterday, and we were like, oh, we need to do that.
Should we get them off?
Yeah.
Let's go. Oh, you're like a little dog with a bone. Looking back at when we first met.
Oh, I'm trying to find the crowbar. I can't find it.
Just use this one, Tweety. H-O-G-G-O-G-O.
Now, on the plan, there are 6 joists that need to be reinforced, 4 of which will need 2 additional joists and 2 will need 1 additional joist. This seems very overkill to us, and after talking to the builder Dan, who will help us erect these dormers next week, we came to the conclusion that the dormers won't even be resting on these joists. Their weight will be on the ridge beam and the rafters, not on the floor. So we've taken it upon ourselves to ask our structural engineer if this really is a necessity, and hopefully he'll get back to us soon before we do any more work. I don't think this is screwed down. Oh, it was, cool. What did you do to get these out last time? You know when we all took the insulation down? You know it's like fiberglassy? Whenever I put my legs on the floor, I've done it twice now, during the night it's like prickly heat. It's like the weirdest, it's like rashes everywhere.
All right, so our next job is to cut down these floor joists to size because we've got to reinforce them. So let's cut them down.
And that's why we finished all the floorboards upstairs. I'll do a little pan now.
They're 399 in length, so let's get this right.
I've been down so long that my mind can't get no rest. No, I've been down so long that my mind can't get no rest. No, this ain't easy, darling, 'cause the devil's on my trail. I've been running so long
Now, doubling or trebling up joists is not as hard as it sounds. So long as the joists are spanning over both head plates and are bolted together at 60cm centres, you are pretty much good to go.
Scaffolding's officially up, by the way. These guys powered it out.
Oh yeah?
It's halfway up. They're coming back tomorrow. But
Yeah, are they doing it hard now, or is that the highest amount they're doing it to?
that's the highest bit they're doing it on the front.
Is it?
On the side, they're going up higher.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's looking good. Looking like a proper building site.
Inside out.
Oh my God, I know who it is.
Nicky the Bree.
No, it's Nicky the Chippy. I love how you knew what I was going with. You say it like such a little gremlin now.
We're doing the joist over on this side now. And as you can see on the plans here, this is T8. And that means that there needs to be a treble joist, which means 3 joists. There was already 1, so we're adding 2.
You're good at maths.
Thanks.
Your bum looks a little voluptuous upstairs. You have to make a dam, you little beaver.
So by the time the structural engineer actually replied to our email and was in agreement that the addition of these joists really was overkill. Luckily, we'd only done 3 of the 6 joists that needed reinforcing, and the easier ones of those. So really it's a win-win. We've reinforced parts of the floor, and we've saved ourselves another half day of work.
I mean, like, the thing is, I probably could lay the other side, bro, but I'm just worried that my brickwork's not as neat. And it does need to look kind of neat.
It does need to look neat. I mean, you can always do it, and if it's shit, you can knock it down, but it's up to you.
Do it, and if it's shit, knock it down. That's brutal. I probably should do it, though. All right, so we are officially back on Project Porch today, which means by the end of the day, we're going to have a good structure for our oak porch here. Now, our first job when doing this porch is going to be to brick up the bottom, because we're going for this traditional vibe of like red bricks at the bottom and then oak pillars on top. I'm going to be doing one of the walls, Alfie's going to be doing the other. No return of Nicky the Bricky today, she's busy editing. So without further ado, let's get our bricklaying shoes back on. Let's go. Right, first job's to knock up some schmack then. We're measuring out exactly what we need today in terms of sand to cement bricks. We need that mortar to be a consistent, perfect colour. Because these bricks are going to be seen. Ain't no rendering going on here, boy. We're doing a 6-to-1 mix, so 3 buckets of sand, half a bucket of cement. Wall starter kit installed. Yo!
How's it going?
It's going all right. I'm not really level, but you know, I'll make it up. What have we got? Ooh, bacon brie and cranberry, and that is a lot of cranberry. That's a healthy amount. Oh, wow. With a glass of orange juice on the side, it could be a 10. It needs to be before the 3rd bite, though, or it's not a 10.
Shut up, I'm not running.
That's a definite 9.6 as far as breakfast goes.
As far as breakfast goes, 9.5.
Gadio.
If you're wondering why the boys keep shouting out Gadio, that's because that is the radio we have been loving playing whilst we work on site. It has absolute banger after banger.
Orange? No. Has he not got the oranges on? Has he got the pinks on? No. What's he got on? He's got the blues on. He's got the blues and reds. Come on, England!
You're getting a great arse shot.
this point, the scaffolding was officially finished, and I went up there to have a cheeky look. You can really see the sheer size of this roof in comparison to how tiny I look in front of it. It's starting to make me think that we have a lot more work to do than we originally thought. Right, whilst the boys are bricklaying, I am going to cover the joist that we ended up putting in with some OSB. This is only temporary, it's just so that we can kind of move around on that surface upstairs easily without falling through the joist holes. So let's cut up some OSB and do that now. Now eventually all of this flooring will be coming up, and we'll be putting some P5 tongue and groove chipboard flooring down once these dormers are actually up. So this mixture of OSB and old floorboards really is just temporary. Right, I'm putting in some bread in the oven for our lunch today. Right, we're doing egg mayo. It's a cop-out one because it's so easy, but you know, I'm a busy girl. Right, I need a rating, but then I know it's not going to be a good one.
Really? You're setting yourself up for failure?
It's only because the filling is like ready-made. It's like egg mayo from the shop.
No. Just having a laugh.
Oh, that's so low.
It's probably an 8.
Thank you. And now with the boys' bellies being full, they were ready to finish these 2 walls by the end of the day. I think it's going to look so good with the white render on the house, the grey-green windows, and the red brick accents throughout. If you've been here for a while, then you know that we have tons of Reolink security cameras hooked up all around our house.
Welcome to Reolink. Please install Reolink app.
Over the years, we've watched Reolink go from single solid lens cameras to full-blown smart security systems. And one of our favourites right now is the Altis PT Ultra. It's got 4K resolution, pan and tilt, smart tracking, and even colour night vision, which still honestly blows my mind.
That was easy.
We have one at the front of our house and one at our back door for extra safety. You happy?
Going very well.
Good.
These things are so easy to install.
They are.
Every one we've installed has been like 10 minutes.
Yeah, so good. Because these cameras do not miss a thing. They will see every person, every animal, and every gust of wind that goes by. And the Reolink app ties all of these cameras together. I can see what's going on them if I'm at home or if I am miles away in Australia.
This is the Altis PT Ultra, and it has 2-way audio as well. So you can hear whatever's going on right next to your camera. Oh, okay.
Playback, alerts, live view, it's all there, and it's super quick and easy to use. I've even got it linked up to my Alexa through the Home Hub system. Alexa, show me the view from the front door camera. Which is actually such a game changer. So if you're thinking about stepping up your home security game, then now is the time. Because Reolink is celebrating 16 years of innovation, and with that, they have given us a special code to give to our viewers where you can get some awesome deals off of their products. So make sure you check the description box below for that awesome code. And with that being said, thank you so much to Reolink for sponsoring this video. We love you guys, and we love how safe and sound you make us feel in our home.
On a reel though, this camera has actually saved us.
I know.
Wicked.
Anyway, let's crack on.
Right, as you can see, there's still a lot of floorboards that need to go back down. So we're gonna start the day with that because Harry is currently out getting some acros, some OSB, and some more little mini bits. And when he comes back, that is when we're gonna start taking down some more walls in here and really getting most of this stuff in place, ready for the roof to be taken off. But for now, I'm gonna continue covering up all these floorboards because we need this to be really, really safe and stable as we're walking around on here, curating new dormers. I had some mad vivid dreams last night. Oh, really? It's meant to be cheese before sleep, so maybe there's cheese in the lasagna, obviously, quite a lot of it, so maybe it's that.
Have you eaten?
Yeah, your food is on the kitchen counter.
Pink pony club. You're a pink pony girl.
Na, 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 na.
So right now what we're doing is we are preparing this flat roof. We're preparing the whole roof to be taken off.
I'm going skiing, baby.
Alf's going skiing. But yeah, we are leaving this little flat roof here alone structurally. So we're just chipping it back so that the chippy can tie into it. But it's a good sign the rain is coming this week and not next week. Hence why we are dragging out taking off this roof as long as possible, because we don't want to get soaking wet. Anyway, let's crack on. By the way, Nicky thought the song Pink Pony Club was Pink Panty Club. Nick, should I put my political views on YouTube?
No.
No? All right, let's take these two down. Hope the roof don't fall down.
That would be a bummer, wouldn't it?
Always consult a structural engineer before doing structural works. Luckily for us, Alf is a structural engineer. Yeehaw! All right, so if we work out the height of this padstone, yeah? We need to measure the height of our ridge now, Alf, from this.
329.
Now we will be removing the current ridge, which is made out of wood, and replacing it with a steel beam, which will need to sit level on a padstone on each end of the gables. This involves removing the current brickwork that is there, adding a padstone, and ensuring it is perfectly level across the gable. And this is not an easy job whilst the roof is still on. After removing some of the blockwork at the top to create room for the padstone, the boys realised that the access is very limited up here with the roof still on, so they made the decision to wait until there is better access before tackling this.
Okay, it's time for a quick break in the action of DIY for Riddle of the Week. Now, last week's Riddle of the Week, a lot of you got this one. The answer was a river. Now it's time for this week's Riddle of the Week. And the riddle is, what has many keys but can't open a single lock? What has many keys but can't open a single lock? Good luck, put it in the comments below if you get it. Back to DIY!
Where are we going with them, out the back?
Yeah, ideally. Should we lay that tarp out?
And just in perfect time, our timber delivery has arrived. This timber was actually nowhere near as expensive as we were expecting, considering this is every piece of timber that we'll need to erect the roof and the 3 dormers. Pause the video right now and comment below how much you think all of this timber has cost us, because I can say now that it cost us just £1,175. And literally straight after our timber delivery came, so did our steel delivery. These 5 hefty steels were also a lot cheaper than we were expecting. They cost us £1,152, so not too shabby if you ask me. And now you're probably wondering, what on earth are you guys doing now, looking like you're about to attack these beautifully plastered kitchen walls? Well, that is exactly what we're doing.
Basically what happened is, you might remember us installing the other steel above this doorway here, And that steel was to pick up another steel that was running horizontally with the house. Now the problem with that is I didn't bear in mind that the steel also had to be on the outside skin because it's picking up a timber post for our dormers above, shown on the diagram here. So we've got to put a steel in is the bottom line. We're going to mess up the plastering. We've got to put another steel in ASAP Rocky so that we can get this roof built. It's a pretty stressful week for us. I don't know if you can tell. We're stressed because we're in a rush against time. Thursday today, and by Monday, the whole roof's got to be off, and the steel's got to be in, and the padstones have got to be in, and the walls have got to be braced, and there's just loads. There's a long list of jobs. Oh well.
God, I can't do that, mate. You're gonna have to do that. It's me off.
And now these padstones and steels are in place, we are ready for the vertical steel above it to be put in place next week. Whilst the boys were doing this, by the way, I was attacking the front rim because it had turned into an absolute mess. And to ensure everything goes smoothly next week, we need this site to be as clean as possible for us to be able to find our tools quickly and easily. Luckily, a lot of this stuff we won't be touching for a while, so this can go in the utility room, because this room also won't be touched for a good few weeks.
So a little interlude here in the middle of the video for you guys to know the winner of our DIY Kitchens giveaway. Now, you might be able to see we're enjoying our beautiful kitchen, and the giveaway was allowing for £5,000 voucher for DIY Kitchens to go to one of you guys.
Which is crazy. And do you want to tell them how many sign-ups we had-ish?
I think we had around 7,500 sign-ups from our channel alone, which is...
I think it might have been more. We'll ask Chris.
But that is really exciting, and we're so glad you guys love DIY Kitchens as much as we do, clearly.
Yes. The guy we're working with from DIY Kitchens, Chris, he has done the draw by himself.
We had nothing to do with it, but we are happy to say that I'm pretty sure the winner has been a long-time subscriber of the channel.
I'm pretty sure too. I think this person has commented a few times before. I recognise the name.
The name, and we can reveal that that person is a he. So that probably gets rid of a good 50% of you, unfortunately.
Shall I do a drum roll?
Drum roll, please.
The winner of the DIY Kitchens competition.
Right, just go there. The winner of the competition is...
Carl Broxton.
Carl Broxton, congratulations. You have won a £5,000 voucher to spend at DIY Kitchens.
If you're watching this right now, make sure you comment below saying I am the winner and tell us what range you're looking at and what you're getting, basically, because I'd love to know.
But I'll contact Chris at DIY Kitchens. He's going to be in touch with you tomorrow because he has your email already. So check your emails. And sorry for those of you who didn't win. Maybe there'll be another giveaway in the future.
There might be, Chris.
Comment below if you want to put pressure on Chris to do another giveaway with us.
Anyway.
Back to the video, and congratulations. So good morning and welcome to a massive day on our home renovation project, and that's because today is the day we need to get this roof off. It's Friday today, we've got the carpenters coming to help us rebuild the roof on Monday. So by today and tomorrow we need to get every single roof tile off, every single roof joist off, all of the felt off, get these steels set in place with the padstones. So not much to do really, a whole lot of pressure. Nothing can go wrong now, we have to get this right. So without further ado, let's get her moving.
And now that the tiles are off, this will allow the boys to take a rafter or two off to be able to properly access the gable ends, where they will install the padstones for the new ridge beam going in next week.
So very important job today. We've got the laser level out to make sure we are 100% accurate, because you can't trust measuring off of anything else like the floor joists or anything, because they're probably not level. This place was built 60 years ago. So without further ado, let's start cutting some bricks, laying some bricks and laying some padstones and leveling them off. A very important job that we've got to get right, because if we set one too high, the steels aren't going to be level and the whole roof is kaplunked. No pressure. Blues today. And if we're working with bricks, that can only mean one thing. It's time to muck up and make some cement. Make some schmack. Let's go, let's get some sand out of the van. Tiniest bit more water.
And just as the boys were really getting into the swing of things, Alfie had a pretty big accident.
Where were you? What happened?
I was just at the top of the stairs and I think a brick fell out of the gable.
Oh shit.
Straight in the head.
That's not ideal. Yeah, you know what, that looks a lot better already.
Never miss a content opportunity,
Good
me.
to go.
For fuck's sake, Harry.
All of you lot banging on about PPE on site. What could he have done about this, huh? What's he going to do, wear a nose and forehead
That's true,
guard?
because no, a helmet would have stopped the brick on the front.
Facing up.
Oh, were you?
If you look like that, hit you square in the face.
Bah. Sorry.
Funny. Yeah, it was funny.
just 'cause
it was funny.
It's the plasters. They're plasters with little tigers and little giraffes on them. Sorry, Alfie.
And after a bit of a regroup and an ice pack, the boys soldiered on and got these padstones in place. So it is a sausage sandwich with ketchup, burger sauce, there's pickles underneath there too, and onions.
And fried onions, because you've got a hob now.
I finally have a hob. Go on, rate it.
9.
It's a good line. It's a 9.4.
9.4, cool, I'll take it.
Alright, let's check levels off this laser then for the top of the pad.
Now these padstones are in place, we are in an awesome place for next week. And luckily we've been able to push back a few things until Monday. Let us explain.
So it's officially Friday afternoon and the roof is mostly off.
It's not actually fully off yet, and we just had the carpenters over and we were talking about our sort of process for the next upcoming week. And we have moved our jobs back to Tuesday, which means Monday we can take this roof off without having any weather warnings, without having any rain, because there was meant to be loads of thunder tomorrow.
Which was when we were meant to be taking it off, but we've delayed, which is great news, because it means we can actually have a Friday night now.
Yeah. And we can have a day and a half off over the weekend. Yes!
But yeah, Nicky briefly mentioned there that we've got carpenters coming to help us. I don't know if we
Yeah.
mentioned this before, we've got them coming in for 2 weeks on a day rate, and they're going to help us, because really, tackling this roof, yes, we're DIYers, but we're going to help them do it, but we need experts there to kind of show us how to do it first.
Did you want to finish on what you're grateful and what you're excited for?
What am I grateful and excited for? I'm grateful for the weather being beautiful next week, the sun coming out right now as we're talking,
Yeah, wow.
and just summer. That's what I'm grateful for, because I love it. And I'm excited for the roof to be done, the dormers to be there to look out our dormer windows and see the view. I'm also excited to work with Origin again, because they have just said to us that they are going to kit us out with windows for these dormers, and you guys know how beautiful their windows and doors were in our extension, and they're amazing. Anyway, what about you? Grateful and excited for?
I am grateful for my health. I am grateful for the lows, because when you have lows, you feel the highs. I love that. And I'm excited for the weekend. I'm just excited to chill, see a friend on Sunday is what I'm doing, and yeah, that's about it really.
What are you guys grateful and excited for? Let us know in the comments below, because it makes you feel good talk about it, and it makes us feel good reading what you guys are grateful and excited for, because it might be something we haven't thought of.
Very true.
Also grateful for my health.
Yeah, that's a good one.
As always.
Anyway, we will see you next Sunday when this roof actually will be off.
It will be off, and it will be starting to be rebuilt by next Sunday. We'll have the structure on the way up, baby. Anyway, have a great week.
Bye.
Bye, Felicia.